Some facts sound fake, but they're 100% real. You know that feeling when you hear a fact and your brain just goes, yeah, no, that's made up. But then you check it, and it's real. And now you can't stop thinking about it. Yeah, those facts. So buckle up, because these are some of the realest facts that sound completely fake. And by the end of this video, you're definitely going to question reality, just a little bit. Let's start with one that already feels illegal. Honey never spoils, ever. Archaeologists have found jars of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old, and they're still perfectly edible. No mold, no bacteria, no expiration date. Meanwhile, I forget about bread for 3 days and it turns into a science experiment. Bees basically invented the world's best food preservation system: low moisture, high acidity, and natural hydrogen peroxide. So yeah, bees are better at storage than all of us. Next one sounds like a prank from a biology textbook. Bananas are berries. Strawberries are not. Yep, the fruit named strawberry isn't actually a berry, but bananas, kiwis, and even watermelons are. Botanically speaking, berries come from a single flower with one ovary, and strawberries don't qualify because the seeds are actually on the outside. So for centuries, we've just been confidently wrong, and no one corrected us. Now let's talk about animals that feel like aliens. Octopuses have 3 hearts. 2 hearts pump blood to the gills. 1 pumps blood to the rest of the body. But here's the wild part. When an octopus swims, 2 of its hearts literally stop beating. That's why octopuses hate swimming and prefer crawling along the ocean floor. Imagine exercising so hard that 2/3 of your heart system just says, "Nope, I'm out." And if that wasn't enough, octopuses can taste with their arms. Their suckers have chemoreceptors, meaning they can taste what they touch. So when an octopus grabs something, it instantly knows if it's food, danger, or just not worth the effort. Built-in flavor detection. Nature didn't need to go that hard, but it did. Here's one about you that's slightly uncomfortable. Your brain recognizes faces faster than it reads words. In fact, face recognition is one of the fastest processes your brain can perform. So when you walk into a room, your brain is instantly identifying faces, expressions, and emotions before you're even consciously aware of it. Basically, your brain is judging everyone while you're still blinking. You're welcome. Now let's zoom out, way out. There are more trees on Earth than stars in the Milky Way galaxy. Scientists estimate there are about 3 trillion trees on Earth. The Milky Way? Only around 100 to 400 billion stars. So the next time you're walking through a forest, remember, you're surrounded by something rarer than starlight. That's kind of poetic, and kind of mind-breaking. Here's a fact that feels like a glitch in the simulation. You've never actually touched anything in your life. When you touch an object, the electrons in your atoms repel the electrons in the object. So technically, what you feel is electromagnetic force, not physical contact. Meaning right now, your phone isn't touching your hand. Your hand isn't touching the table. Nothing is touching anything. Reality is just forces pretending to be solid. Sleep well tonight. Let's bring it back to animals, because nature loves flexing. Cows have best friends, Studies show cows form strong social bonds and actually become stressed when separated from their preferred companions. They're happier, calmer, and produce more milk when they're with their cow bestie. So yes, cows have friendship drama. Here's one that sounds like a myth, but isn't. Sharks existed before trees. Sharks have been around for over 400 million years. Trees? About 350 million years. So there was a time on Earth when sharks were swimming around and forests didn't exist yet. Let that image sink in. Now for a human body fact that feels fake, but isn't. Your stomach gets a brand new lining every 3 to 4 days. If it didn't, your stomach acid would literally digest your stomach. So your body just casually rebuilds one of your internal organs twice a week and doesn't even notify you. No update. No patch notes. Nothing. Here's one that might ruin mirrors for you. Your reflection is always slightly delayed. Light takes time to travel from your face to the mirror and back to your eyes. It's only a few nanoseconds, but technically, you're never seeing yourself in real time. You're always looking at the past. Congratulations, you've time traveled. Very poorly. Let's end with one that feels wholesome but still insane. The human brain named itself. Think about that. The organ responsible for thinking, analyzing, and understanding somehow figured out what it was and decided to call itself the brain. No outside help, no instructions, just self-awareness doing its thing. So yeah, some facts sound fake, some sound exaggerated, and some feel like they shouldn't be allowed. But they're all 100% real. And if your brain is still processing at least one of these, don't worry, that's normal. If you enjoyed this and want more mind-bending facts that make reality feel optional, follow the SMART Index for daily SMART facts.